It's a microwave. So today we've got an Emerson microwave. It's a model MW8999RD, and that's an Emerson microwave. And this was recently, I was at a garage sale, and this was on a table marked free. And I asked, and they said, "Oh, no, the microwave's not free." Someone gave me that, and I'm not sure what to do with it because the handle is broken. So you'll notice that the handle's broken here. So I agreed to take it and fix the handle and find it a new home. And they said, "Oh, thank goodness," because we weren't sure what we were going to do with it. So that's what I'm going to do with it today. We're going to see if we can get this open. So a little hard to film. So I brought my favorite tool for opening the doors of microwaves, and I'm going to use that tool to kind of get, let's see the best way to describe this. There we go. And get in here and just start pulling the frame apart. There's some plastic clips in here. I want to be careful of those. This is a relatively new microwave, so I'm guessing the plastic is not going to be terribly brittle. And the door is coming apart pretty well here. Well, maybe I'll leave it like that for the time being. So, what I need to do, I need to be able to get to the other side of that handle. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that, because this door is welded inside part of the door here. If we can do this without knocking it off the table. Looks like there's several spots here where the door is welded. There's another one right here. Can't see it. There it is right there. It looks like the door is welded together. So there won't be any way to separate this from the outer skin of the door. So looks like I'm going to have to work on this handle without removing the door line. So it's good we didn't spend a lot of time on that. Put it back together. And then we'll look for another way to get some epoxy down in the door here. So what it looks like happened, it looks like, set this back up again. There we go. So looks like there's a stud right here that used to be part of the door. that was attached to the inside of this handle, and that was screwed with a screw coming in this way from the door. And it looks like that broke loose from the handle. So what I plan to do is I don't know how well I'm going to be able to record this, but I'm going to put some epoxy on this stud, and I'm going to turn it over so that the epoxy runs down the stud, down to the end, because the tip of this needs to attach to the inside of this so that it stays in that position. Kind of not the best finish I've seen on a microwave. That probably could have been done better, but it's that way on the bottom as well. So that's the way it came from the factory. So the next step is going to be mixing some epoxy and trying to drop it down there. If I can figure out a way to record it, then you'll see it. If not, the next thing you'll see is probably, I don't know, a microwave laying on its face with epoxy drying. So we'll see in a little while. Well, there really wasn't much to see. I mixed up some epoxy and then turned the microwave on its face. You can't see that. And with the microwave on its face, I put the epoxy on that shaft that was inside the handle, and then I let the microwave kind of rest on the handle. And cleaned up pretty good. It seems relatively strong. I'm not going to force it for a couple days. But meanwhile, I think this microwave handle is probably as strong as it's going to get. And with full disclosure, I'm going to pass it on to the next owner, probably through Buy Nothing. So thanks for tuning in. That's how I fixed it. See you next time.